Hi, I'm Jason Wilcox. I teach a number of instruments, guitar, bass, ukulele and drum kit in Wellington, New Zealand. Today I want to show you how to tune a completely out of tune guitar. Many of you will know that you can tune a guitar to itself pretty easily, but if you don't have a reference note you're going to tune it all completely wrong. So what we're talking about is tuning a guitar to standard pitch, and I've got a couple of things to give us a reference today. One is the classic old tuning fork. So to show you how this works, they come in E and they come in A, and on here it'll be engraved to what it is. So this is an A tuning fork. You hold it by the non-fork end, by the ball end in this case, give it a whack on something solid, and then touch the ball to any flat surface will do. So that's giving me a high A. Hopefully that's audible to you. You can do this on a piece of plastic or on glass, but the vibrating surface of the top of the guitar is just perfect. So now that I've got that, I'm going to tune my low A string to it. And let's hit it again to check. Now, since these are brand new strings, they've never been tuned, they're going to stretch. So I like to give the string a little pull, then do it again. It'll be flat. Bring it up into pitch again, pull it again, bring it up into pitch again. By now I need to hear my reference note again. Pretty good. So my first overall tuning is going to be a rough tuning, then I go back and I fine tune it. But now that I've got my A in a rough tuning, I want my E string at the 5th fret to be the same note. Sounds pretty good. Oh no, it doesn't. It's sharp. So I have to loosen my E string to come into tune. A nice way to do this, since you've got a few things going on here, is to strike your reference pitch, hammer on the string you're tuning, and then you can adjust it if you need to. But I think we've got a pretty good match right there. So now I want to tune the D string. I'm saying that the E and A are roughly in tune. So I'm going to hammer on the 5th fret of the A string, and with my middle finger I'm going to pluck the string below. Now I can hear that those two are different in pitch, and it gives me a free hand to make the adjustment. Same next string down. When I come to the first unwound string, I'm going to go back to the 4th fret. This gives me a B note, and I want a B on the open string, the 2nd string. So, here we go. And then for my final one, I'm back at the 5th fret. And I'm a long way out, so I want to get my string winder for this one and give it a bit of a hear it stretch. Even as I go, it's beginning to drop in pitch. You hear that? Going meow. Give this a little pull, and it's come back nicely. So for the fine tuning, I'm actually going to use my tuner here. Most of you will have one of these. Cell phones have them as apps. You can also get online guitar tuners that do the same thing. It gives you a little reading here. The reason I didn't use this in the very first place is because the guitar was so crazily out of tune that the tuner really didn't know where to go. And what I need is a rough E, A, D, G, B, E. You need to know the names of these strings. I remembered this from my first guitar lessons many years ago. Everybody goes deaf after explosions, or Easter Bunny gets drunk at Easter, or you can make up your own. Feel free. Now I'm going to use the tuner to finish off the process. So here's my low E. If the tuner doesn't read it, you can play a harmonic at the 12th fret. Sometimes that's more successful. And according to this tuner, I'm bang on. I can hear that that's flat. Now this tuner seems to like the harmonic better than the fundamental tone. So when I say harmonic, you put a finger above the 12th fret on the string. Don't push down, just lightly touch it, and you get that sound. And tuners love harmonics. They can really hear them very nicely. And just check the fundamental every now and then to see if you're on track as well. It's good to use a variety of methods. Check the harmonic. If you get an issue where the fundamental tone and the harmonic are much out of tune with each other, then you need to see a technician. My tuner says nothing, so I try the harmonic. It's not hearing it very well either. I'm just going to put it on my knee, get it a little bit closer. There we go. Classical guitars have soft strings and they stretch a lot, so you have to tune them pretty much constantly for the first 2 or 3 days after a restring. But once you've done it and it settles in, you have many, many hours of playing enjoyment. Here we go.